You in there.
All right. And set this thing around. This is good. You have anyone tuning in yet?
Hey, Melissa, Monica.
What's going on, Melissa? What's going on, Monica?
Monica Warren. I'm tuned in.
Yeah, if you tuned in, please drop a comment. Let us know you're tuning in. If you can as well, Antonio, tag yourself in it.
Okay.
Like, tag yourself in the live.
Okay.
If you're tuning in, drop a comment. Let us know you're tuning in. How you all doing on this wonderful and fabulous and this beautiful Friday? How you all doing?
Not sure how I can add myself with the live going on now.
Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
How you all doing on this wonderful Friday? All right, so yeah, pretty much we just sharing the live stream around in some Facebook groups, get some more people on. I actually have a special guest here at the Rise of the 1% headquarters today. He's actually a part of the Rise of the 1%. We call him the Instagram King. He's here today at the Rise of the 1% headquarters, my guy. That Mr. Antonio Millhouse. He'll be coming on in just a second or so. But yeah, today in this live stream, we're actually going to talk about, is it worth it to invest in online courses, coaches, or even agencies to grow your business? Is it worth it? And that's what we're going to talk about in this particular live stream today. And the reason we're going to talk about it is because we get that question all the time. What's going on, Antonio?
So Rock said, you're going to have to speak up over that waterfall, my dude. Ha, ha, ha. And then Rock said, Jerry trying to be all romantic with the set today. Ha, ha, ha.
I guess you can call this romantic, huh? Going on a date with my live stream was here at the waterfall.
What's up, Jason? Jason Tibb is on.
Absolutely. Antonio, you can come around a second. Just to show your face a second, and you can go back around. So, yo, we got Mr. Antonio Millhouse here today at the Rise of the 1% headquarters.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Social media director of the Rise of the 1%.
Absolutely.
Millhouse Marketing Instagram Agency. He is in the house today.
Yes, sir.
And today we're going to be talking about, is it worth it to invest in online courses, coaches, or even agencies to grow your business? We get this question all the time, and so we're going to address it today on this live stream. And I'm pretty sure some of you all may have that same question, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure you've been presented with the opportunity to invest in an online course that maybe can assist you in a different part of your life or growing your business, or even investing in a coach or a digital marketing agency.
Right.
In terms of scaling your marketing and your customer and client base on the internet. So we're going to talk about, is it worth it on this live stream. So, Tonio, if you want, we can look and see if we have any more comments, any more people tuning in real quick. And we're going to get going over the next couple of minutes.
Thank you, Facebook. They said, do I want to tag myself? Yep.
Awesome.
Cool. So no comments thus far.
Okay.
No comments.
You all ready?
If you're ready, drop a 1 in the comments.
If you're ready, drop a 1. If you're ready, drop a 1. If you're ready, drop a 1. 1%, baby. Are you a part of the Rise of the 1%?
Alonzo Duncan in.
Are you a part of the Rise of the 1%?
Hey, Carissa.
What's going on, Carissa? What's going on, Alonzo? Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. We recorded live. Go ahead.
Kristen just tuned in. Monica dropped the 1. She's ready.
Welcome, Kristen. You're a part of the Rise of the 1%. If you ready, drop a 1. We about to get ready to lay some bombs. We get this question all the time. Is it worth it to invest in an online course
Rock David said 1%.
a coach, or an agency. Appreciate them 1%. Appreciate them ones.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Absolutely. Feel free to share this live stream around with anyone you feel can benefit from this information. Make sure you get them on. All right. So with that said, let's get on and dive in, Antonio.
All right, let's get it.
So once again, Antonio, you could be looking at the comments too on your phone from time to time.
Mental Yola said, let's get this money.
Let's get it. All right. So with that said, I got my guy, Mr. Antonio Millhouse, on today, social media director of the Rise of 1%. Also, he's the creator and founder of Millhouse Marketing Instagram Agency.
That's right.
He's in the house today. All right. And so I'm going to start off this live stream, first of all, by talking to Antonio, okay, about his perspective in terms of investing in online courses, coaches, or even digital marketing agencies to grow your business. Because Antonio, Antonio, he's actually invested in online courses. He's also invested in coaches as well, and then he has an agency. So you all may say he's a little biased on that, but not necessarily, because he's helped a lot of people get results online with Instagram with their business. So with that said, Antonio, talk a little bit about the importance, or I would even say, talk about the importance of actually investing in online courses, coaches, or even agencies. I mean, do you even think it's worth it? Do you think it's a waste of time for people? You know, based off your experience of doing it, and maybe you talk about some of the results that you have gotten, if you've gotten any results from investing in courses, coaches, and also having an agency yourself. Like, talk about that perspective.
So one of the things I would say, definitely having a coach and investing in courses is very important. Now, I'm not just saying it because I've done it, but I'm just telling you from experience. It's very important because a lot of times, you know, YouTube can teach you so much, but when you're actually investing in coaches, courses, and people that really know, that have experience in what you're looking to accomplish, and they can really help you get to that destination quicker versus what YouTube can do, it's best to always to invest in coaches and courses, because it's going to be so much information that YouTube won't even share with you, right? And so I believe that if you're investing in a course or a coach, you're going to definitely get to your goals faster. Of course, if you implement it, take action. You know, like we always say, success loves speed. So pretty much, man, I really believe that investing in coaches and courses is always important. Now, from an agency standpoint, I recommend it. You know, it's worth it, because you may not be the technical type of person to put all these systems in place that you need to grow your business. So I would recommend hiring an agency like Gerald or myself, you know, to do the work for you. And, you know, we pretty much have a lot of knowledge in it. And so when it comes to agency, it's more like a done for you type thing. So you're saving a lot of your time. You're not wasting time. You're pretty much handing us the work, and we putting in all the heavy work on the back end for you to put you in a position to succeed. So that's one of the things why I feel like having an agency or hiring an agency is important in this day and time.
Okay, now let me ask you this, Antonio. You've invested in courses and coaches.
Right.
What has it done for you?
For me personally, it's done a lot. I've been able to bring on more clients for my personal agency myself. Not only that, but I've been able to go full time and really service more clients to the highest degree. Not only that, but I remember when I first invested in Gerald's program, High Level, we haven't even been in for a full week. We had just started, and I want to say, like, within that first few days in that first week, I had landed an $1,800 deal. Just within that whole week. We didn't even go through the whole course. Like, we even did our first call on a thing. And he was just saying, we're going to get this thing together. We're going to go over this week and so. We had a call, and that was it. And then I was just pretty much taking what he shared with me from that call, implemented what he shared, tested it out for my own personal business, and it landed me an $1,800 deal in that very short period of time. So yes, it has done a lot for me, and it can do the same for you. You just have to be coachable, take action, and just stop worrying about trying to be perfect. If, you know, I don't know if this is going to work, just follow your coach, because they already know what it's going to take.
Right.
Otherwise, if you didn't trust them, you wouldn't invest with them. So it's best to just follow the blueprint, because it's already there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Awesome. Great stuff, man. Appreciate
Absolutely.
that, Antonio.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you can, go check out our comments, or if you're doing it on there.
Mama Bass.
All right. So who got some value just out of that right then and there? And this is not a biased approach. I want Antonio to tell his real experience.
Right.
In terms of him investing in courses and coaches, and then of course he has an agency, like the importance behind it.
Right.
Okay. Because some people think it's a scam or whatever the case may
Right.
be when it comes to investing in courses and coaches and stuff online.
Yeah.
But Antonio just said apparently not.
Right. It's not.
Right.
It's all about linking up with the right people.
Right.
Right. It's all about linking up with the right people. So do your own due diligence.
Exactly.
Right.
And for me, what I would say when it comes to online courses and coaches, I invested in my first course back in 2013. And I'm going to be all the way transparent with you. When I first actually invested in my first course, that was actually teaching online marketing, I'm going to be real, I didn't really do all the work. I really didn't. I made the investment, and I was in that particular course for some months, and I didn't really apply myself as much, so I didn't get as much results.
Right.
I think it really took me to get to a point where really I had exhausted my warm market, and I was feeling the pain of going out, having to talk to people in the malls about my business and getting all these rejection and all these no's.
Right.
I got sick and tired of it. You know how you just, one day you just like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of this particular situation.
Absolutely.
And that's how I felt. And so the pain was like, it felt like it was suffocating me. So with that being said, that's when I actually reached out to a gentleman that I saw crushing it online. And I said, man, I need help. And I'm gonna tell you this, if you help me and teach me everything you know about growing an online business, I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna be one of your success stories. That's what I told him. And so he said, all right. So he told me how much the investment was gonna be. I didn't have the money. I borrowed the money and I got started, and I can tell you this, 30 days later, I had my first $1,000 day online. A few months later, we was in network marketing. I actually became part of the top 5% of income earners in the company. 2 years in, I became part of the top 3% of income earners in the company. And then from there, I was fortunate enough by developing the skill sets of learning online marketing to start an agency and build a company to 6 figures in less than a year. All right. And all this happened from basically hiring a coach. Okay. So I'm not saying that to be biased because I do coaching. I'm not saying that to be biased because I have online courses and I have an agency. Like, this is real deal. This is real talk. But like Antonio said, it really comes with getting with the right people with the right information and people who your values align with their values. You all value some of the same type of things. All right. So if someone has the results that you're seeking, you can either take the train to get to the same type of results that they have, or you can take the airplane.
Choice is yours.
The choice is on yours. The train is, I'm gonna Google all this information, I'm gonna YouTube information, I'm gonna buy 1,000 books, right? I'm gonna listen to 1,000 podcasts, right? I'm gonna hop on everybody's webinar every single week, consume all this information, and never have a coach in place to actually help me put the strategy in place and the implementation process in place. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So it's just on you. Do you want to take the train or do you want to take the airplane to your destination? It just depends on you. And some people choose the train because I'm going to be completely transparent with you. A lot of coaches are not cheap. Okay, now you can get courses online, you know, not as expensive, but coaches a lot of times are not cheap. Right? And also getting agencies a lot of times are not necessarily all the way cheap. Right? So I'm not going to sit here and say like, you know, everybody has all this money put aside for a coach or for an agency. But I tell you this, is worth it. Because every time I invested in a course or a coach, and I've invested tens of thousands of dollars in courses and coaches since I've been in this space, and I've traveled to a lot of conferences and invested in a lot of conferences, every time I invest, I always 10x my investment back with profit. I always 10x my return on investment with profit on the back end of what I put in. People are not even getting that in the stock market or putting their money in the bank. They're not even earning that type of return. So I invest in courses, coaches, and events all the time because I know what it can bring back.
Absolutely. And one thing I would say too, yes, you have to make uncomfortable investments, right? We all have done it, but at the end of the day, the end reward is so much worth it. And one of the things that I learned, and even from Gerald, and you have to think about this, I look at it as the law of reciprocity. Like how, if you're the type of person that's slow to invest into things to better help you with whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, and just know you're going to attract those same type of clients. Like, based off of your actions and how you make decisions.
Yeah, it's called the mirror effect.
The mirror effect, absolutely.
Right.
So you're going to be attracted to those same type of people. So if you're the type of person that's afraid to invest and you're trying to approach somebody about what you have to offer and they seem like they scared to invest, you just pretty much looking at yourself in the mirror. You just created that mirror effect. So you have to really be cautious on how you really make your decisions, because at the end of the day, based off of what you make and how you really predict your decisions, that's how you're going to attract other people when you're approaching them about what you have to offer.
Exactly. One of my mentors to this day, he still at times send me text messages say, hey, Gerald, want to go in on this course together? Right? I get that all the time. I mean, we invested in so many courses together and programs together over the last couple of years. And what I do, when he sent over the link, I look at the website or I look at the sales page, I go down. If I see it as something that could be of value to our business, it could potentially solve a problem that we might be having in our business, I immediately say yes or no. And if I say yes, I'm PayPaling the money right away.
Right.
It's not a let me think about it, let me pray about it, let me go talk to everybody around the Rise of 1% headquarters about it, let me go call up my whole family, talk to the friends, talk to the dog, the cat. No, it's like, dude, I'm either in or I'm not in.
Right.
If I'm not in, I'm not in. If I'm in, I'm PayPaling you the money.
Right.
And you have to be decisive in your decision making. That's what multi-millionaires and billionaires, that's how they think. Whether you want to be a multi-millionaire or billionaire or not, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me that success leaves clues. So even if you don't want to be a multi-millionaire or billionaire, if you just get it half of the way right, you'll at least become financially and time independent, which is, I know that's the goal for most of us. So with that being said, Tonio, do we have any comments? Did anybody get any value out of that? I'm going to go into another part of this particular call in just a second, a coaching aspect as well. Share some things with you all very quickly. But is anybody getting any value out of that? If you're getting value, let's see some hearts, let's see some love. Drop a comment, let us know you just learned something. You just got something out of that. Okay? And we're not sharing that just to say, hey, go throw your money around in 2019. That's not what we're saying. I just want to change a lot of people's mindset when it comes to investments. You know, I hear people all the time say, I'm saving money. You don't save money to save money. You save money to invest, to keep your money working for you.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because first of all, the money just sitting in the bank is not really earning much on it anyway. Right? You have to save money for several years to be able to really earn interest on that. So with that being said, we're just shifting people's mindset to think about investments and think about their education and their knowledge and their growth on a whole other level in 2019.
Absolutely.
We just want to help more people.
Right.
Whether you invest with us or not. So this is not a biased thing.
Right.
Whether you invest with us or not, doesn't matter. I just hope you learn something from that.
Exactly. So Monica Warren, she said, I would love to speak with you guys about this topic in regards to bookkeeping and accounting.
All right, well, I can help you on the accounting side because I've focused a lot of attention on that in 2018 and this year. A lot of people run their businesses and they put accounting to the side. They put taxes to the side, right? And 2018, since we've been fortunate enough to do real well in business, I had to get a lot more serious when it comes to like bookkeeping, right? Because we don't want to get in trouble with the IRS and all that type of stuff. So yeah, we definitely can have a discussion. I can have a discussion with you on that end if you want to talk about it.
So Joshua, he got two comments. He said, I would love for you all to attend our Leader Summit March 29th here in Atlanta. And he also said he's the founder and CEO of the Power Hub Institute.
Okay.
Joshua Johnson.
All right, can you shoot either one of us a message?
Yeah,
and
shoot us a message.
We can have a discussion. Just inbox message either one of us, and we can have a discussion.
Right. And that's pretty much it as far as the comments.
All right. Okay, perfect. So let's get into our coaching aspect very quickly. All right, let's go get into our coaching aspect very quickly. I want to share with you all some things that I learned from my first coach at the end of 2014 that actually exploded our business at the end of 2014, 2015, and beyond. And I want to share with you all some things. All right. And what I want to talk about today business 2019. I want to talk about the right mindset you have to be very successful in your life. And if you're growing a business or you're looking to start a business at this time. And I also want to talk about productivity. I want to talk about habits that successful people have that a lot of other people who don't necessarily reach the goals they're looking to accomplish every single year, they're setting their goals and they never hit their goals. I want to actually talk to you all about what I learned from my first coach, what I've been fortunate enough to implement, apply, and how we've been fortunate enough to go out and get the results that we have. Because I see a lot of entrepreneurs lacking in these areas that I'm going to talk about today. Okay? I'm just being all the way real. I do a lot of consultation calls with a lot of business owners, and a lot of them are lacking in these different areas. And this could be what's holding you back from getting to that next level, if right now you may feel like you've hit a wall. All right, so the first thing I learned, all right, I'm going to write it down on this whiteboard. The first thing I learned, every successful person that I know, they have a morning routine, okay? A success ritual, all right? I'm going to write that down on here. A success ritual. How many of you all have a morning success ritual? Drop a comment. How many of you all have a morning success ritual? A morning success ritual. Or do you just get up every morning and just go to work? Or you hear snooze all morning on the alarm clock. And then finally when you're tired of hearing snooze and you feel you're ready to get up, you just get up, you get ready for work and go. Or you get up and go straight into your business. How many of you all have a morning success ritual? Anybody? Drop a comment. Or if you don't have one, just say you don't have one. Anybody have a morning success ritual?
So Joshua said valuable information. Corey Curtis just tuned in. Nobody haven't dropped a comment. Okay, Monica Warren said I do.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome, Monica. Awesome.
All right, so I'm going to share with y'all my morning success ritual real quick. For one, I do my best, and I learned this from one of my mentors. His business does over $30 million a year. I'm in a mastermind with him and several other millionaires and people that have grown like big business. One thing that I've discovered, and this has helped me tremendously, is people who are extremely successful in what they're doing, okay? For one, they have a success ritual, but here's the thing as well that I would challenge you to really put in place for you this year. I do my best to take it in at the same time every night now and get up at the same time, okay? Now, when I started back in 2014, I put the ritual in place. I normally get up, though, at 4:30 a.m. every morning, okay? Now, I know that's going to scare some people on here. They like, 4:30 a.m.? Boy, that is extremely early. Somebody got to comment?
Yeah, so Serge, he says, if you were a smart enough businessman, consider speaking normally, not screaming over a fountain. Choose a smarter location. Best of luck. Can't hear. You're going to have that, ladies and gentlemen. That's part of success. Haters.
Okay, anybody else here?
Ross said he don't have one, so everybody else here is just...
Yeah, can we move? Do we need to move the camera back then? Can everybody else hear? I mean, we can always move the camera back.
If you can hear, drop a comment below if you can hear.
Yeah, we can always move the camera back. It's not a big issue.
Right.
See, that's a mindset issue for that guy that just hopped on. All you have to do is ask, can you all move the camera back a little bit?
Monica said yes.
They want us to move it back?
Nah, she was saying yes, she can hear.
Oh, okay. Because we can always just move the camera back. It's not that serious.
He made stuff difficult.
Right. All right, so let's go on because I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. So, I get up every single morning at 4:30 a.m. And I talk loud anyway, whether I'm in front of a waterfall or not. Everybody that comes on my live streams know I'm a loud talker. I always talk loud. But 4:30 a.m., that's the time I get up every single morning. I get up early because of the simple fact, I get up early, first of all, so I can get my success ritual in place before I start my work day. That's the reason why I get up early, right? Another reason, too, is just to get a jump start. Most people are getting up later So the earlier you get up, of course, you get a jump start on the world, right? So that's another reason why I get up early. But I usually take it in around 10:30 or so. I get up at 4:30. I pray in the morning. After I pray, I go straight to the gym. I work out. Workout is very imperative. It gets your blood flowing in the morning. It wakes you up in the morning. All right? And of course, you got to stay healthy, right? Because what is the use to making a whole lot of money and working on creating a legacy and you're not even really here to enjoy the fruits of your labor? So with that being said, health is very important. So I usually work out. After I work out, come back, I shower, protein shake in the morning. And then for me, my faith is in God. You know, whoever you pray to is who you pray to. But I do morning devotion. I read the Bible every morning. Then I go into a deep prayer and meditation. And then I read 10 pages of a personal development book every single morning. Working on the mindset. Not reading anything about business, not reading anything about entrepreneurship, marketing, advertisement, sales, accounting, none of these different things, management, leadership. I'm not reading no books on none of that. I'm reading books on things that can strengthen my mindset and grow the mind. 10 pages of a book. If you read 10 pages of a book a day, you'll read a book a month. That's 12 books a year. The average person, from the time they graduate high school to the time they're deceased, reads a minimum 2 books a year. And the average CEO reads around, I want to say like 56 books or so a year, right? And so with that being said, if you was just to do a book a month, which is 10 pages a day minimum, you can read a book a month, which is 12 books a year. Or listen to 30 minutes of audio. Something to strengthen your mindset. And the next thing I do is I review my goals every single morning. How many of you all do these things? Drop a comment. How many of you all do these things?
Ran just tuned in.
How many of you all do any of those things I just named? I review my goals every single morning before I start my day. See, these are success habits. This is what I learned from a coach back in 2014 and several masterminds that I've been in with people that are doing real well in life. Okay? Success rituals. Every last one of them has it. This is the type of stuff you really engulf yourself in when you get into coaching programs. And you get a lot of accountability for it. How many of you all are doing those type of things? Anybody? Anybody?
No comments yet.
No comments yet? Nobody doing it? Nobody doing it? Nobody doing it. So a morning ritual, like I say, is very imperative. The next thing I would say is having your day planned out a day ahead. So once you're done with your morning ritual, you can dive into your daily tasks. Okay? Now, of course, if you're full-time, you'll go straight out your morning ritual into working your business. If you have a job, then you'll go out your morning ritual to go into your job. And maybe on your breaks at the job throughout the day, you can do some things with your business. And then when you get off work, you'll want to plan that out. But you want to plan it out a day ahead. You want to plan it out a day ahead. So I'm going to write that down up here. Right? Plan your day a day ahead.
We got 2 more new comments.
Okay.
So Monica Warren, she said, I start with prayer every morning. Rock Davis, he says, I pray and read my Bible daily and listen to podcasts each day on marketing or self-development. And Brian Boss Up just tuned in.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. That's good stuff. So I just gave you all some other elements you can add as well to your morning success ritual. I usually do all that before 8 a.m. I'm up at 4:30 and I do everything I just named. Prayer, gym, protein shake, morning devotion, in scripture, personal development, review goals. I do all that. I'm really done usually by 7 a.m. By then, I'm doing my first post on social media every morning. And then by 8 a.m., we start the day. You got something else?
Yeah, so Rock just come in and he said, do you see any benefit to waking up early instead of staying up later?
Yeah, so pretty much what I have seen is for me, when I take it in a little earlier and I'm getting up a little earlier, for one, like I just said, I guess you just hopped on, Rob. You're getting a jump start on the world, right? Because a lot of people are getting up later. They're starting their day later. So by you getting up earlier, getting your morning ritual out the way, and then starting your day for business, you're starting earlier and you're getting the ball rolling earlier than most people, which in turn a lot of times will lead you to greater success. Because you can start connecting with business owners earlier, right? Or if you're running ads, you can be checking ad campaigns early in the morning and things of that nature. You can have strategy session calls booked earlier in the morning than other people that are getting up a whole lot later. You can get to the cheese a whole lot faster because everybody else is still asleep.
Right.
Okay, so yes, I would say that I have seen a tremendous impact on doing that. Okay, and I'm working on getting up to 7 hours. I'm working 7 hours of sleep. I'm working on it.
It's a progress.
It's a progress. It's a process, right? But that's what I'm working on, because the more sleep you get, it's good for your health, and then also you're more productive throughout the day, right? Because you're not sluggish, you're not tired.
That's right.
We had any other comment?
No comment.
Rock, I hope you got some value out of it. All right, so very quickly. So, normally after the morning ritual, like I say, the night before, I already got my day planned a day ahead, hour by hour by hour. That's what most people don't do. So in the morning for me, a lot of times at 8 a.m., I'm either doing strategy session calls, right, with potential clients, or I might be checking advertisement for our clients, or I might be connecting with some business owners early in the morning. That's typically what I'm doing. But you want to literally, like I say, map your day out hour by hour. What are you doing from 8 to 9 a.m.? What are you doing from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.? What are you doing from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.? This is if you're full-time in business. If you're in a job, you're at your job. You have to plan when you're not at your job. Okay, what are you doing during those hours? I also recommend you set your lunch every day. Like, what time are you going to go to lunch? I already have that planned out. Run your business like a real operation.
Right.
Then, on top of that, a lot of times, we have client work, so we schedule that throughout the day when we're working on our client stuff. And then, or we're doing coaching calls, what have you. Another thing we do is we schedule our content creation. How many of you all are currently creating content for your business right now? Drop a comment. How many of you all are currently creating content for your business right now online? And what I mean by creating content is doing videos like this, or live streams like this, or you may have a podcast, or you host an online webinar, or you got a blog.
So yeah, Rock says always get value out of GB's content.
Thank you. How many of you all are currently creating content right now? Because we schedule that as well. When it comes to the day and time, we don't just do, so this live stream we're doing with y'all right now, this was scheduled.
Right.
See, we didn't just go live randomly, right? How many of you all have that scheduled?
Nobody dropped a comment, but Monte Weaver just tuned in. Rock said, not as often as I know we should do.
If you're not putting out content right now, you have a business online and you're not putting out content at least 3 to 5 times a week, you're missing out on the boat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you all this. If you're not putting out content 3 to 5 times a week and you have a business, you are missing out on the boat. We have clients right now who land customers and clients to their business every single week by providing valuable content to their audience. The internet is driven off content.
Right.
It's driven off of information. People are coming online and searching for information. They want to learn new things. By you putting yourself out there and you sharing your good information and things that you know and providing value to your audience, you now position yourself as an authority and an expert in your space. So when people are thinking about doing business, or they're searching for a certain product or service, guess who they're going to come to? You. So you have to be putting out content and you have to be very consistent with it. That's something else I learned from my coach back in 2014. And I've been putting out content since then. Over 300 videos on our YouTube channel. Not to brag or boast, humbly speaking, I'm sharing that with you all to let you know that is how you really become real successful with this stuff. So you have to plan your content. Days and times that you're gonna go live, or days and times you're gonna put out a podcast if that's what you're doing, or a day throughout the month, or the days throughout the month you're gonna host a webinar. We're actually gonna do a webinar next week. We got that on the calendar, right? Or the days that you're gonna run ads online, right? If you're gonna run Facebook ads, or Instagram ads, or YouTube ads, or whatever type of advertising you're doing, right? You have to plan these type of things. If you're gonna put out a blog post, that's something we're looking to do this weekend, by the way. I know a lot of people say blog may not be as effective anymore. Well, at the end of the day, I know some people still blogging to this day, making a ton of money blogging online still right now.
Right.
So you have to check all your sources. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. And then us, as an agency, we're always experimenting.
Right.
So we don't listen to what everybody else say anyway. We're gonna experiment on our own to see what type of results we get. And that's what you should be doing. That's how successful people think. They challenge everything. That's what you all got to do. So schedule everything, guys. Schedule your dinner in the evening. Schedule whatever you're going to be doing at that night. Usually, I take nights to learn. I go through online courses, right? Or my coaching program material. Or I read a book. And then I take it in.
So Monica Washington just tuned in, Nika Doe just tuned in, and Rock said blog is great for SEO purposes.
Exactly. And by the way, we have an SEO person on our team right now that's ranking our videos on YouTube and gonna be ranking our blog posts. We have somebody on our team now, and I'm gonna have them doing the same thing for our clients.
Wow.
We was actually on a call yesterday. He's already ranking some of my YouTube videos yesterday. So like tomorrow evening, we're gonna be sitting down and just ranking all our YouTube videos, number one, around certain keywords, right? I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that, Rock. Ranking our YouTube videos around certain keywords, and the same thing even with the blog posts that we're gonna put out.
Anthony Jameson just tuned in.
What's up, Anthony Jameson? What's up, Monica Washington? What's up, Nika Doe? What's up with all y'all? So these are the things, guys, and I'm gonna get ready to close out in a minute. Morning success ritual is very important in terms of success. This is what I learned from one of my coaches in 2014. It changed my life. Planning your day a day ahead. I know it sounds simple, but most people don't do it.
Nope.
Before we take it in every night, I plan out my whole entire day from the time I get up out my bed in the morning to the time I take it in at night. Hour by hour by hour. And another thing, you gotta learn not to be distracted. That's another thing. That's the purpose as well, is planning your day a day ahead, because you can't have people calling you at random stuff throughout the day and you attending to everybody else and getting off your track of your schedule. See, this helps you value your time a whole lot more when you plan your day a day ahead. Okay, so unless it's an emergency with family, or it's a business emergency where you gotta run or something like that, or some type of personal emergency with yourself, you gotta stick to that schedule. That's how you're gonna win. Most people get off of their schedule. So you plan your day a day ahead, hour by hour. From the time you get up out your bed to breakfast, to lunch, to dinner, to family time. Now me, I don't have a wife and kids right now, so my baby is the rise of the 1%. I'm being transparent with y'all. Laughing at me. I don't have a wife and kids.
That boy funny.
I don't have a wife and kids at this time, right? So with that being said, my baby is the rise of the 1%. So if I ain't going to go see what my mom up to and my dad up to, my aunties and uncles, or my cousins, my immediate family, or checking on my friends too, my close friends, if I ain't doing that, I'm working on the business. That's all I do. But for you, you may have other responsibilities, and that's understandable. You need to plan that in your schedule, right? You need to plan that in your schedule. Somebody got something to say? Somebody got something to say about that on this live stream?
No, I'm laughing at you. But I'm gonna go back through the comments. So Anthony Jameson said, "What's up, family?"
What's up, Ant?
Nika said hello,
Hey, Nika.
and she went to say that time management is important.
Right.
She's saying you're speaking the truth.
Exactly.
Anthony Jameson said that's the main thing. And so Rock Davis asked, he said, do you all have any courses on how to properly run marketing agencies? Would love to learn more in depth and how to run my agency from one of the best.
High level.
That's right. So
High
Anthony
level.
said,
So Antonio, come around, Antonio. Antonio is one of is one of our high-level coaching and training students. The wind out here is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Antonio, and I don't even have a jacket on. Y'all see this?
Yeah, I had to put my jacket
So
on.
for people that make excuses about doing videos and lives, I'm
Right.
over here right now. I mean, it ain't warm out here. It ain't hot. It ain't summertime. I ain't finna go hop in the pool here at the headquarters, right? And we ain't by a waterfall.
Right.
So Antonio is a high-level student of us, Rock, and this is for anybody on here too that wants to get into digital marketing, like starting an agency or scaling the agency that you already have.
Right.
We do have a program for that called High Level. Okay, and this is for people that want to grow an agency to 6 figures and above. Antonio is one of our students. Go ahead.
Oh yeah,
Share
so
your experience and what you got out of it and what you believe about.
oh yeah, so
program.
definitely high level program is definitely where you want to definitely invest in and be a part of. That's just how, or should I say, that's one of the reasons how I was able to start my own Instagram marketing agency, where I'm just assisting coaches, entrepreneurs, and service providers with getting more clients and sales. So I went through Gerald's program with High Level to learn how to really set up my agency, how to really launch it, and how to really put the things in place that I need to really take my agency to the next level. So yeah, I definitely recommend. And by the way, that was the program where I had my $1,800 day within that short period of time in that first week. So yes, Rock, definitely get with High Level, man. You know,
Absolutely.
so definitely, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Awesome.
So yeah, there's some more comments too.
All right, cool.
So, Anthony Jameson said, I thought you were married, bro.
I gotta catch up with you, Ant. Gotta catch up
Oh
with you.
my God.
Catch up with you, Antonio.
So, Nika says, she said, do you have a scheduled sex too?
Oh wow, Nika, wow.
And she said, it's your commitment level.
Yeah, you gotta do that too. You gotta do that too. You gotta do that too. For you all that are married, right, that's doing it the right way, I would definitely recommend, yeah, scheduling your sets too. Absolutely.
So
I actually heard that from a woman one time too. She said, yeah, you gotta schedule the sets.
Right.
Absolutely. Especially when you run a business.
Right.
Like, seriously, you'll be knocked off track.
Right. Anthony Jameson said, absolutely, laughing out loud. Jill just tuned in.
Awesome.
So yeah, man, that's pretty much it.
And like I say, schedule everything, like you said. So like you see up there.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Anthony
So
Jameson
in
said.
closing, y'all, this is in closing. All right. You all heard from Antonio. You all heard our perspective on how we feel about online courses, coaches, digital marketing agencies. Y'all heard our perspectives. Y'all heard what we all both have got out of it.
Right.
I'm giving you all some value too on this stream today. Antonio gave you some value as well. And pretty much, here's the thing. Right now, I'm taking a handful of people, right? And I'm talking about 5 people. I'm dead serious. I'm not taking on a whole lot of people because I really want to focus all my attention on helping grow these people to the next level that we work with and these business owners. I'm looking for 5 people right now who want to really get to true financial and time independence this year in 2019. Whatever that may look for you, right? That might be earning an extra $5,000 a month. That may be getting to 10K a month, 6 figures. That may be getting to 20,000 a month or above, right? That may be becoming a millionaire. It may just be you getting time back on your side. Because right now you just don't have time to do anything. Because it's nothing about making money if you don't have time to enjoy it. Right? So we show you how to balance both. How you still can run a business, operate a business, generate as much income as you possibly can, because we teach marketing, we teach advertisement on how to consistently generate new leads, generate new customers and clients through automation online, the processes and systems you need in place to give you your time back so that you can really enjoy life. Wake up every single morning with phone calls, you knock out your phone calls, you close your deals, go on with your day, right? That's what we help our students and our partners with. So if that's something you're serious about, and you're really serious about it, okay, and you're willing to commit a minimum of 90 days to be on this run, that's a minimum. We have people that have been working with us over the last 2 years, okay? But if you're serious about it, Antonio dropped the calendar in the section at geraldbass.com/book-a-call. geraldbass.com/book-a-call. And let me tell you about coaching and mentoring with us. And us either helping you with your marketing, your advertising, helping you scale your customer and client base, whether you have an agency, whether you have a brick and mortar business, whether you have a coaching business, whether you have a network marketing business, whatever type of business you have that you're looking to take to the next level, you need assistance with, all right, we can help you with it. If you really want to get to the next level, you need accountability. You need accountability. That's another thing. That's what's helped me. That's what's helped Antonio. That's what's helped with many of our other students that we work with is accountability. Okay? It's one thing to say I'm going to do these things this year in 2019. It's one thing to have accountability to make sure that you're doing it, to stay on you about it, to be in your corner every step of the way, to make sure that you're hitting your goals every single month. And not only that, helping you hit your goals every single month, pushing you, backing you, encouraging you, inspiring you to help you get there. And that's what we help you do. So if you're serious about becoming part of the 1% in 2019 and not being a part of the 99, where most people struggle, click that link in the comment section, geraldbass.com/book a call. Schedule a call on the calendar and fill out the short survey, please. And we'll set up a time to speak to you. You want to learn more about how successful people think, the productivity habits, how to get more out your day, right? Learn more about lead gen, right, on the internet, putting the automation processes in place so you can automate your marketing, automate your business so that you can have more time to do the things you really enjoy in your life. You need to schedule a call. That's what we can help you with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Any other questions? We got the link in the comments, geraldbass.com/book a call.
That's right.
Any other questions?
Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? No questions. Nothing came through yet.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
This has been great information, Nika Doe. Thank you, Nika.
appreciate it. Thank God out of it.
All right. She's the only one that pretty much said something.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, feel free to share this live stream around with anyone else you feel could get benefit. Oh,
Sorry. Rock said high-level info. Just DM Gerald.
yeah, just shoot me a message, Rob, if you're serious about it. Or better yet, you can even click the link, geraldbass.com/book a call, and just schedule a call, Rob, and fill out the application. That's it.
Nika Doe say, do I have to book another call with you?
Well, Nika, we already had a discussion, so I know. I mean, if you want to talk about us, yeah, there's wind out here.
We ain't shopping.
Yeah. If you want to talk about us potentially getting everything moving forward right now, then yeah, we can schedule another call. Otherwise, I know you wanted to review some information, which is I did send over to your email. So you can review it and you can get with me, or if you want to talk about moving forward on some stuff, then yeah, we definitely can hop on the call.
She said okay.
And Rock, you can do the same thing. Just click the link and schedule a call and fill out the survey, or you can shoot me an inbox.
Okay. One more question. Anthony, he said, what do your methods ensure a first-time marketer?
What does my methods ensure a first-time marketer?
For a first-time marketer.
Well, for one, if you're a first-time marketer, we have to work with you in terms of having the right mindset around marketing the business online in the first place. There's a lot of people come online with the wrong mindset, and what I mean by that is, for instance, a lot of people are afraid to do what I'm doing right now, and what Antonio came around here and did, which is talk on video, talk on live stream, put out content, right? So for one, we have to start off with, for one, making sure you have the right mindset, understanding the type of mindset you need to have to even be a true marketer on the internet. And then from there, we start from the basics, making sure you understand the basics of being a true marketer online, right? What I mean by the basics? Well, for instance, a lot of people come online, they just start spamming their products and services, right? They don't really understand that the internet is driven off information. So instead of you just pushing your products and services out on people, we show you how to create what we call compelling offers. We call them lead magnets. and take these lead magnets and put them on top of these lead generation systems and start to generate leads online. Okay? So we teach you things of that nature. We teach you how to get traffic online, right? Get traffic, get leads flowing through these different marketing systems online and being able to convert them over to customers and clients. So we start with basically the foundations. Okay, the foundations. Getting clear on a specific niche. I don't know if you have a specific niche you're marketing to at this time. Making sure that your offer is tight, whatever you're offering in terms of your product or service. Make sure your messaging is tight. Make sure that your social media and your websites and marketing funnels and things of that nature are set up the right way online and ready to put you in a position of monetization, being able to make money through all these different platforms online. So those are the type of things we help a first-time marketer or a newbie marketer understand.
You said very nice.
Absolutely. So we work with new marketers too, so if you have a serious interest in really taking things to the next level this year, make sure you click that link and schedule a call and fill out the application. Any other questions?
Nothing came through. Nope. Great live.
Awesome. Like I say, feel free to share this around. Anyone else you feel could benefit or tag them in the live stream. We're going to put this on YouTube as well. So for my YouTube viewers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel for more free content like this. And for you all that's on this live, I have over 300 training videos on YouTube, okay, of nothing but free content just like this. So feel free to go over, visit it, check out some of the other trainings, and make sure you hit the red button and subscribe. We got more content coming. With that said, this is Gerald Bass, creative founder with the Rise of the 1%. And I appreciate my guy Antonio Millhouse, social media director of the Rise of the 1%, coming on today. And y'all have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend on purpose. Have a great one.